How to export Google Workspace data to MBOX format. Try SysTools Google Workspace Exporter. Let's discuss key features. With this tool, you can easily export your G Suite emails, contacts, and calendars to formats like PST, EML, MSG, or MBOX. It also lets you filter data by date, export multiple users at once, and even prioritize specific accounts. You get full control over the export, pause or resume anytime, and if anything fails, you can rerun just the failed items or do a full or delta export. Plus, there's a live dashboard to track everything, and it works perfectly on Windows 10, 11, and even server systems. To download the software, open Google and search for SysTools Google Workspace Exporter. Now click on the first link. Then click on the download button. Once downloaded, simply install the software on your system. This is the interface of the SysTools Google Workspace Exporter software. It supports multiple platforms, including Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, Microsoft Exchange, and Microsoft 365 Archive. Since this video is focused on Google Workspace, we'll select that option. However, users can choose other platforms as needed. Next, choose the destination format for export. The tool offers several formats like Outlook, MSG, MBOX, PDF, and others. We will choose MBOX, but users can select other formats as needed. Under workload selection, the email option is enabled by default. On the right, there's a date filter option. If you want to export data within a specific date range, simply set the from and to dates. We're disabling the date filter for now. However, if users need to export data from a specific date range, they can enable and use the date filter option. Once done, click on the next button at the bottom to proceed. Now, you'll need to enter your Google Workspace credentials. First, enter the admin email. Second, provide the service account ID. Third, upload your P12 key file under the certificate file section. To do this, click on the upload icon, locate your P12 file, select it, and click open. Once all credentials are entered, click validate on the right. If the indicators turn green, your credentials are correct, and you're good to go. If they turn red, double-check the details and try again. After successful validation, click on the next button at the bottom to continue. Next, you need to specify the export folder path for MBOX files. Click on the path field and select the folder or drive where you want to save the exported Google Workspace data. Once done, click the Select Folder button to confirm. After configuring the MBOX export settings, click the Validate button on the right. Once the validation is successful, click Next at the bottom to proceed. Now, you need to assign the users whose data you want to export. To do this, you first have to import the users into the tool. There are 3 ways to do that. The first is the Fetch Users option, which automatically retrieves all user accounts from your Google Workspace. The second method is Import Users, where you upload a CSV file containing the user list. And the third option is Download Template, which lets you download a sample CSV file to use as a reference for formatting. Let's download the template file. Click on the option, choose the location where you want to save it, and then click on Save. Once it's downloaded, go to your Downloads folder and open the CSV file. The format is quite simple. In the first column, you need to add the user's email addresses. In the second column, you'll type true for users you want to export. If you type false, then that particular user will be skipped during the export process. Now, go back to the software. If you're using the CSV method, choose the Import Users option and select your CSV file that stores users. For this demonstration, we'll go with the Fetch Users option, and then click Continue. Once the fetching process is complete, the tool will display the total number of users found. In our case, it shows 17,859 users, but this number may vary for you. Click OK to continue. Now, in the source column, you'll see all the users that have been imported. On the top left, you can select the users whose data you want to export. In the priority column, you can assign priority to a specific user by clicking on the star icon next to their name. Once the star becomes bold, it means the user is marked as a priority and their data will be exported before others. On top, there's a search bar that helps you find a specific user quickly. Just type the user's account name and press enter. After that, go ahead and select the user you want. You'll also see a drop-down named All Users, which allows you to filter the user view. The first option, All Users, shows every imported user. The second, Permission Failed, shows only those users whose source permissions were not validated. The third one, Permission Succeeded, displays only the users who passed the permission check. The last one, Show Selected, filters and shows only the users you've selected for export. Next, on the top right, click the Validate button. If the validation is successful, the tool will show a confirmation, and the source permission status will turn green, which means everything is ready. If the color turns red, then you'll need to double-check the entered credentials. On the right side, you'll also find a Reload button, which you can use to refresh the interface in case it looks unresponsive or cluttered. Next to that, there's a three-dot menu that provides additional options. The User List option downloads the list of users currently visible on the screen. The User List Template option downloads the same CSV template used for importing users. The Fetch User option lets you fetch users again from the connected account. And Import User gives you the ability to upload a new CSV file to add more users if needed. On the left panel, there's also a Settings option. Inside it, you'll find the Concurrent setting, which controls how many user accounts are processed at the same time. For example, if you set this to 15, the tool will export data for 15 users simultaneously. Once those are done, the next 15 users will begin processing, and so on. By default, this value is set to 40. Let's go back to the main screen. Now that all configurations are complete, it's time to start the export process. On the top right, click the Start Export button. A small window will appear showing your license quota details. You'll see the number of available licenses. In this case, it shows 13. If the value is 0, you'll need to renew your license to proceed. Click on the Start button to begin the export, and then click OK to confirm. The export process has now started. At the top, you'll see the In Progress section, which displays the user accounts currently being processed. Next to it is the Pending section, where you can see the users waiting in the queue. These users will be processed once the current batch is completed. This behavior is based on the concurrent user setting you configured earlier. The Complete section shows the users whose data has been successfully exported. The overall time required for this process will depend on the amount of data and your internet speed. Now that the process is complete, you can view the results on the completed page. Let's click on it. As you can see, the status column on the right shows a green checkmark, indicating that the export was successful. In the email column, it displays 777, meaning a total of 777 emails have been exported. Just beside that, after the slash, it shows the total size of the exported email data, which is 125.1 megabytes. On the left, in the Export Path column, there's a folder icon. Clicking on it will take you directly to the location where the data has been exported. Open the email folder. Then navigate to a subfolder such as Inbox. As you can see, the emails have been successfully converted into MBOX format. Let's return to the software and explore its features to make the most out of it. At the top, there are a few additional options worth exploring. Under Rerun Export, the first option is Retry Failed Items, which allows you to restart the export for any items that failed due to internet issues or other technical errors. The second option is Rerun Full Export, which will reinitiate the entire export process from the beginning. The third option is Delta Export. This is useful if new emails have arrived in the Google Workspace account after the initial export. Delta Export will export only the newly received data without duplicating the previously exported content. On the right side, you'll find the Download Report button. Click on it and select the first option, Export Summary Report. Choose the folder path where you want to save the report, then click the Save button. Once saved, navigate to that folder and open the report file. It will be in CSV format and provides a basic summary of the export process. If you need a more detailed report, return to the software and click on the Download Report button again. This time, choose the second option, Detailed Report. A new window will appear where you can select the specific users whose report you want to download. After selecting the users, click the Download button. Another small window will pop up here. Click on the new Download button. Now, browse and select the folder where you'd like to save the detailed report, then click Save. Once the file is saved, go to that folder. The report will be in a zip format. Use a tool like WinRAR to extract it. After extraction, open the folder and you'll find the detailed report in CSV format. Let's get back to the software. On the left panel, there's a Help button. If you're unsure about any step, you can refer to this section. It includes helpful guides like prerequisites, setup, source, destination, users, export, settings, activation, and additional help. At the top, you'll also find a three-dot menu. Inside that, there's another Help button that provides the same information. Below that, you'll see the Contact Support option, which lets you reach out to the support team directly. You can also use the Create Ticket option to submit a query or issue for assistance. The Reload button is used to refresh the page. App Overview gives you a general summary of the software, and under About Us, you can view more details about the tool and the company. And that's all. That's how you can export Google Workspace data to MBOX format using SysTools Google Workspace Exporter software. Log on to the product page for more details or to purchase the product. For any queries, email us at support@systoolsgroup.com.